Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Look sharp in your shirt, ready for the girls' action tonight?
Yes. Like to give a shout out to our friend Scott Saborin and Geared for Sports. They've helped me gear up for the game tonight. Stopped in the other day. I'm like, I need some new swag.
It looks good.
For Broken Bow today. So Geared for Sports set me up. And they can set you up, by the way, if you want to get some nice-looking stuff for the game tonight. So looking forward to that. Broken Bow will be hosting the C16 Girls District Final against Battle Creek. I think expecting a big crowd tonight, so it should be an electric atmosphere. We look forward to being there with all of you for the game tonight as well. We'll be broadcasting it on KCNI 1280 AM and 96.3 FM. And KCNI1280.com. Tip-off at 6.
All right, very good promo. You're going to have to...
oh, yeah, I forgot to... Yeah, let me write that down.
Name mention for...
That's right,
for Geared for Sports.
Cha-ching.
That'd be about a 15-second one.
I'll tell you what, February's looking good, Dave.
We're gaining.
We keep doing this, man. Whew.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, kind of review last night. Covered some games, and... What's up? What's going to happen?
Yeah, well, woke up this morning, and, of course, when you're a sports guy and you're at this time of season, the first thing you do is you wake up and you immediately go to the NSAA website to see what they have posted. And they actually have posted the boys' district finals,
Good.
Which are coming up. Last night, of course, we had the wonderful honor and privilege of being at the D111 Sub-District Championship game between South Loop and Ansley Litchfield. Two really good basketball teams. Great crowd. It was a great atmosphere. And both teams have qualified for the district final. Ansley Litchfield winning the game last night. They are going to be in the D13 district final, according to the NSAA, taking on Cambridge. And South Loop is showing in the D18 district final as a wild card. Well-deserved. So congratulations to them. South Loop showing to be playing Plainview in the D18 district final. And Selma Myrna, big win for the Coyotes last night, able to win their sub-district championship, so they advanced to the district finals, and it shows them in the D21 district final against Shelton. SEM, they actually played Shelton last night in their sub-district championship. Shelton won the game, but SEM has had a great season, and they have qualified as a wild card, according to the NSAA, and they are showing in the D23 district championship against Lawrence Nelson. So congratulations to the Mustangs. And Cozad, big win last night, knocking off Ogallala, and Cozad has made it into the district finals. It shows them in the C17 district championship against Douglas County West. So congratulations to all of our area teams. More information to come once dates and times and sites and all of that become official, which should happen later in the day.
All right, very good. Big game for the Haymakers. I'd say that was an upset. Was it not?
Yeah, well, I think it was one of those situations where you've got two teams playing for the third time.
Oh.
So those are always tough, and Cozad's had a really good season. And, I think, of course, Ogallala very good again this year. But, I think it was the third time that they have played, and Cozad played them tough, I believe, the two previous times. So, great win for them, and be interesting to see how all of our area teams do in the district finals coming up.
Has been fun. It's going to be fun. And
yes.
We'll cover as much of it as possible. That's what the guys do. As Brent said, they get up and look in the morning and watch all the game results, and then they talk about it throughout the day?
Pretty much, yes. And night.
And night. So we've got you covered, folks.
Yes, we've
got you covered. All right, today is National Dog Biscuit Day.
All right, be honest. Have you ever had a dog biscuit? As a kid?
Yeah.
Maybe? Have you?
Yeah. And dog food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember eating cat food as a kid. I don't know if I ever ate dog food.
Not the canned kind, I hope.
No, not the canned kind.
Okay.
It was dry.
Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody, when they were little, if they could get to the bowl, had a doggy treat of some kind. But anyway, this is Give a Dog a Bone Day, a shaped biscuit. Make your pooch's day. Make their breath slightly fresher. I don't know if it takes care of everything. Imagine if there was a cookie for humans, so you wouldn't have to brush your teeth. That'd be kind of handy. Dog biscuits were invented in Ohio back in 1860. And this is what got me this morning. The world's biggest dog biscuit was made in Joplin, Missouri in 2011. It was almost 19 feet long and weighed more than 600 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't ask us why they did that, but they did. I didn't remember this either. Dog biscuit is an old military slang for army mattress.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, interesting.
World's Best School Prizes deadline. So if you're out there and you're very excited and proud of your school, today is the last day to submit nominations for the World's Best School. The winners will split $50,000 in prize money.
Wow.
I don't have any more information than that. You might Google that and see if you can get your entry in.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, every public school in this area would be eligible for that.
They're
That's
dynamite.
my opinion, yeah.
I agree with you there. Speaking of schools, let's take a look and see what they're going to be enjoying for lunch today on this Friday. We'll begin with the Arnold Public Schools. Today it's chicken wrap. And there's a note here. I'm not going to read it because I'm not sure I understand it, so I'm just going to read chicken wrap, fruit, vegetables, and milk at Arnold today.
Callaway Public School today showing tuna noodle casserole at Callaway.
And at the Ansley schools today, it's fish sticks, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
Cozad today showing a choice of pork enchiladas, buffalo chicken grilled cheese, and cheesy Caesar sandwich. Some of the choices at Cozad.
And Selma Myrna Public Schools, made fresh chicken burrito supreme, Pizza Hut pizza, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter.
At Gothenburg today, showing a twisted, twisted dog, pepperoni pizza, fresh baked Italian turkey sub, and made fresh cheesy pizza on the menu today at Gothenburg.
Arcadia schools today featuring pizza as well.
Litchfield today, corn dogs on the lunch menu at Litchfield.
Thedford, fish and chips, French fries, macaroni and cheese, peas, dinner roll, veggie, fruit bar, and milk.
Loop City Public Schools today, taco or fish taco on the menu at Loop City.
Broken Bow schools, highlighting fish nuggets with dinner roll, cheese pizza, fresh baked zesky combo sub, a grilled station combo of spicy chicken sandwich basket, cottage cheese and fruit platter at Broken Bow Middle School, High School.
Sandhills Public School in Dunning, where we'll be tonight, by the way, for the D25 Girls District Championship game between Sandhills, Thetford, and High Plains Community. You can listen to it on KBBN 95.3 FM, and we'll also do a live video stream of the game as well, which you can access on sandhillsexpress.com. So go Knights. And at Sandhills today for lunch, they've got cheesy pizza sticks with marinara sauce and dessert.
And the Prairie Pioneer Center today, hamburger, vegetable soup, cottage cheese, fruit, and crackers. Call them by 9 o'clock. Let them know you'd like the meal at 872-6121. You can also set up meal delivery at that same number.
Couple of more school lunch menus. Sargent today, corn dog or plain dog, chips, baked beans, fruit cup, and milk at Sargent. And at SEM today, delivered pizza on the menu at Sumner Eddyville Miller.
All right, we're going to play the game, And let's see, this is Friday. So what do you have for a prize today?
I'm going to give you a chance to win a free personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut, one topping. And here's your question for today, centering around Black History Month. Which Oakland, California-based group began in 1966 and practiced militant self-defense of minority groups against the United States government? What group was that? Your choices are Students Nonviolent Committee, Brothers for Minority Defense, the Black Power Party, or the Black Panther Party. If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Wake up to the best.
I never miss a morning.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Hello, I'm Chris Smith, the Palmer Monument Company. There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the months of January and February, we are giving you one more reason, our annual winter sale. Come and see us today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off our already reduced prices. Our goal is to assist you in selecting the memorial that best fits your family needs, and will save you money too, during the annual winter sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow in Lexington.
All right, didn't get a call, so we'll ask Brent to answer that question for us this morning, and I'll take the pizza.
Oh, okay. Now, wait a minute. You're not eligible. If you're not going to let me be eligible for anything, you're not eligible.
Okay.
Okay. The answer, excuse me, the answer was the Black Panther Party was the answer.
All right. Brent and Dave with you. Brent.
Yes, Dave.
I've been thinking about this party quite a bit.
Oh, man.
That you'll be having over at your place sometime this spring.
Not having a party.
And I get the feeling, I just got the feeling, it's just kind of how these things kind of unfold and happen. You know, you're going to have a little party over at your place, a little neighborhood party.
Not having.
And what do we start out with? Hot dogs, maybe some pizza.
I have no idea. You're the one that's been making all of the comments and arrangements for this.
Oh, I know what it was. Chips and dip, I think we were talking about, and maybe just some orange drink or something like that. And as the party has developed, it's becoming a little more complicated than that. There's some additions, you know, people come up with some ideas, and I just want you to know we don't want to get this, you know, blown out of proportion. I mean, you only have so much room in your area over there.
I'm not hosting a party.
But here's the thing. I think we need porta potties.
Well, okay.
And clowns.
And clowns.
Yeah, I think we should hire some clowns to come in to entertain the kids. And if we get a clown or two, then we're going to have probably a few more people drop by when they see the clowns, and they're going to need a porta potty.
Sounds like you're turning this into a carnival, almost.
Well, I don't want to call it a carnival, but we want the kids to be happy. And see, the other day, Valentine's Day, I missed it, but Kayla across the way brought over a Valentine's basket for us.
Oh.
And I felt bad that you didn't get one, but the reason is you need to reach out to your neighbors and get to more familiar with your neighborhood. And you would have gotten a Valentine's basket too, a little, you know, gift if you were more well known in the neighborhood. And I think this party will do just that, and it'll kind of bond you guys together with the whole neighborhood.
I'm happy to attend a party. I just can't host one. Just don't have the time to host one. Sorry.
It's not till this spring.
Well,
I mean, it was
looking at my schedule. I don't have many open dates to plan a party. We're concentrating on planning what could be considered two very big parties coming up in the summer.
Yeah, but not at your place. And it's not going to do you. You know, you need to get to know the neighbors. And you've lived there long enough now. You should know all the neighbors. And if you have a party at your place, on your driveway, in front of your garage, then they're going to go, that's where Brent and Shelley live. They're such nice people. They threw this wonderful party. They had clowns, and they had pizza, and they had orange drink, and they had porta potties.
And as the elder statesman of the neighborhood, the person who's probably been in the neighborhood longer than anybody else who's in the neighborhood, it seems only fitting that that person would host a party and invite the neighborhood so that everybody could come together and get to know one another better. That seems like it would be the person who's been in the neighborhood the longest that would want to do that, especially someone with a nice big backyard.
It's not that big. We have some obstructions back there. We have an underground cellar door there, and everything kind of takes up room. And we have a garden that will be hopefully growing by then. And we also have pets and night crawlers, as I explained to you. And we don't want to destroy the night crawlers' habitat because they keep the yard aerated and let the water go into the soil. There's a lot of reasons that we can't have a party, but you can. And you're the newer neighbor. It'll be your chance to get to know all these people. And
great idea. Great idea. Not having a party.
Well,
sorry, just don't have time to host one.
We'll help you.
You need to back off.
We'll help you. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll get a hold of the clowns and see if I can get a discount for you on the fees. That they're going to charge a little bit something to be there, and I'll see if I can work a deal for you. And as far as the porta potties go, I'll chip in 20% on those, because I'll probably use it 20% of the time. This just in from Steve. Good morning. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Steve. Smart Aleck Andy wrote, there will be no reason to hire a clown. Dave is already going to be there.
Okay.
That hurts just a little bit, Andy. Thanks a lot. I'm trying to do good deeds, and what do you do?
But here's the problem, Andy. Dave will send me a bill for being the clown at the party. Can only imagine what that'll cost.
Well, if I have to entertain, it's going to cost you.
So this is a program that we rolled out, it was a year ago in January here in Broken Bow, kind of got our feet wet with it. And then Myrna was excited to take on our second in-school savings bank. We rolled that out in mid-November. Okay. Yep. And got rolling with that. And so they've really caught on, having a good time. Teaches kids a lot about the repetition of savings. We're not worried about whether you bring in a penny or you bring in a $50 bill. It's more about the understanding of savings and the repetition to do it. Yeah. The kids get candy and gifts for making their deposits, so that's always exciting. They're always wondering what kind of candy they're going to have in the tub, and always have their gifts planned out. So
good. I'm going to go to the administration now. You guys have to be excited about this program too, and the way it gets kids involved and what they can learn from it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different aspects they can, along with the savings, but also the social skills, kind of putting them out of their norms, getting in line, the politeness, greeting people that they don't see every day. I mean, just the whole aspect of that.
Kids, I'm going to have you introduce yourself to our audience. Who are we talking to here this morning?
I'm Paisley Setta.
Okay.
I'm Trell Poster.
All right. Nice to have you both here. Now, talk a little bit about what your role is in the banking.
Well, we are like tellers for the Coyote Savings Bank, and we pretty much just help the kids count their change and make their deposits.
Yeah. Paisley, do you have fun doing that?
Yeah, but there's two jobs that we do. 3 kids come down and 2 help the kids with their money, and another 1 out of 3 of those kids will go and they will get the kids from their classrooms and get them excited about it and ready.
That's great. Now, my big question for you is, I've went to some other banks to try to get a loan, and I keep getting turned down. Do you guys do loans or anything like that yet?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's great. What are some of the things that you guys get out of it? I mean, I'm sure sharpening your math skills a little bit if you have to count back money. You kind of talked about the social aspect of it. What are some of the things you guys think you've learned and have enjoyed from doing this?
Well, one thing that I've enjoyed is inspiring the younger children.
Okay.
I enjoy seeing how, like, on the first day we did it, I loved seeing that the kids were so excited, and our mascot eagle for the bank was there, and yeah, they were really excited.
Great. Amber, I'm sure hearing these stories, that gets you guys excited at Nebraska State Bank, because what they're talking about is exactly what you were trying to create, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. We put these kids in leadership roles, and they've just taken it on and loved every minute of it. So we do a little bit of teller teaching with them about just how we greet people, your leadership for your underclassmen, because these 6th graders are a big deal for those younger guys. So it's been great to see them just own it and love it and enjoy it. That's really what it's about.
Is there a specific time that the bank is open, or how does that run?
So it's. You want to go
It's
ahead?
open at like 8:30 every other Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday. All right. Great. Dave, any questions?
I'd like to ask Mr. McIntosh. It's a great program. That's clear. I mean, that's easy to see. The kids are representing this really well. I know Nebraska State Bank's a community-oriented bank. They do a lot of things in our community. Schools are really busy places, and I know that the interaction between the community and the school is very important. Sometimes it's tough to make that happen, I would think, with all the other things going on. Tell us about your thoughts how this works, because the bank is coming to you to help out this interaction.
Well, that obviously simplifies a little bit, them taking the time out to come visit with us and come into the school building, and our doors are always open to community to come do that and show the students what's going on outside. So the community and the school board was very excited when this was approached to them. So going ahead and moving forward with it was a no-brainer. But yeah, just the amount of kids that they get to see, and the kids that get to see what jobs there are out there too. I mean, we're always up for ideas like that, and especially when you bring that in your doors. That's just great experience and for the kids.
Yeah, it's a win-win. Now, do you have to learn how to count back change, guys? You're working on it? Because a lot of people these days, honestly, that's kind of a lost art, counting back change, because everything is so automated. But you have to do the math to make all of this work out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the tellers should know how to count money, and I think everyone's pretty good at it.
Well, that's great, and they'll get better at it with a little practice. But I'll be honest with you, I at this point in my life, I couldn't do it. I'd have to learn it all over again too.
Those tellers do go through an application process when we begin it all, so they have some math questions and things on their applications that are kind of fun to see. And then we do go through a training process with them too, but they don't typically give cash back from a deposit. Like if you bring in a $20 bill, you deposit the $20.
It goes in.
But we do have students that bring in baggies of coins, so yes, we do have to be able to count coin, right, kids?
Yeah, because mostly this is going in. This isn't an exchange of money coming back out.
Right, yeah.
Makes sense. Right. Now, do you know John Smith at Nebraska State Bank? Have you met John?
Yep.
You have. You know, he doesn't even use a calculator. He uses beans, because he's old school. So when he does his figuring, he puts a bean here, and if you brought in $5, then he would put 5 beans over here, so he would be able to enter that into his ledger. I'm just kidding you.
We'll ask him about it.
Kids, tell what's your favorite subject at school?
I like writing.
Writing,
Nice.
okay.
Either writing or math.
Or math. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
All right.
Sports? Are you interested in playing in volleyball or basketball later on? Or yeah? Rodeo, maybe? Never know.
Real
Go
quick,
ahead, Jan.
this is, it's a great program. We're happy to have Amber come in with the kids. This is only 2 of the 9 of the tellers that are there, and it is every other week, which, not a lot of time, but something we've done when it's not their turn to go. The other tellers go to the younger classrooms and help get their deposit slips set up. That saves the teachers some time too, especially in our kindergarten and stuff. So.
And you like working with the excited kids, right? So
Yeah.
that makes it fun.
Great leadership opportunities for these 6th graders to be able to do that. Step into the classroom setting, even in a teacher type of role, right?
Sounds great. That's a great program.
Yeah.
Nebraska State Bank, hats off to you guys.
Yeah, thank you. We've really enjoyed it. I said from the beginning, I have 2 big passions in life, and one's finance and one's children. So when I get to put them all together and do that, then it makes my day. It's a great way to start the day, spending time doing these things.
Amber, one question I have for you. I always like to know how these ideas come together in the first place. Were there other banking institutions you saw doing this and you thought, hey, maybe we can implement this? Or is this something that just kind of came as an idea to people at Nebraska State Bank?
So I was actually approached at a wrestling meet from Angie Palmer, who's the business teacher here in Broken Bow. And she had somebody in her network mention this to her. And it wasn't but a few weeks later, I actually got an email from the Nebraska Bankers Association had sent out an email just kind of promoting the program and talking about it. At that point, they had like 30 in-school savings banks around the state, and it was a big push to try and see if they could roll out some more. So I started talking with this Jennifer Davidson she is an instructor at UNL and one of the heads of the economic development in the state. And so got approval from Stewart, of course, and our board at Nebraska State Bank, and started communicating with Jennifer and just got the ball rolling. And we knew once we got started, we would like to have it in all of the schools where we have our branch locations. That was our first goal, was to get out and reach out to all those communities that we're a part of already.
Yeah, great.
Thanks, guys, for coming in. Thanks, Nebraska State Bank. Thanks, Anselmo Myrna Schools.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll kind of watch and see how things unfold. But it's been great to get to know a little bit more about the program and you guys' thoughts, the students' thoughts on how much fun it is. So thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Now, do you guys want to go back to school now, or you want to hang with us for the rest of the show? Oh, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it.
They're good students. Or they don't want to stay here at all. Probably a combination of thereof. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. President Biden has just announced a package of sanctions against Russia 1 week after the death of opposition leader Alexei Navalny. Correspondent Weijia Zhang is at the White House.
Mr. Biden says these sanctions will ensure that Vladimir Putin pays an even steeper price for his aggression abroad and repression at home. They will target individuals connected to Navalny's imprisonment and what the White House calls Russia's brutal and illegal war in Ukraine.
They are the largest set of economic restrictions on Russia and Russian targets since the war began.
One goal of these sanctions is to cripple Russia's military. So in new details, we're learning they target more than 500 companies, banks, and individuals inside and outside of Russia.
President Biden met with Navalny's widow and daughter yesterday. She was allowed to see her son's body, but Russian officials are pressuring her to agree to a secret burial. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, an Indiana man was arrested after he allegedly tried to buy a Porsche with a fake $78 million check Wednesday afternoon. Connor James Litka, age 21, walked into the St. Matthews Porsche dealership in hopes of buying an exotic car. When they refused to sell him the car, he walked back to the entrance looking for car keys. Authorities say he refused to leave until the dealership sold him the car. Scared he might do something reckless, employees called the police and Litka was arrested. He was charged with 1 count of criminal trespass and 1 count of disorderly conduct. It was also discovered he attempted to buy a Land Rover with a $12 million check the day before at another dealership. That's Nebraska News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In the NBA was the first night of the second half of the season, and the Celtics continued to win, beating the Bulls in Chicago 129-112. Boston now an NBA best 44-12 on the season. They've won 7 in a row. Big battle out west with the Thunder topping the Clippers 129-107. Oklahoma City moves a game back of idle Minnesota with the top spot in the West. LA's 2.5 back. So is Denver. The Nuggets roll over the Wizards 130-110 behind another triple-double from Nikola Jokic. 21 points, 19 rebounds, 15 assists. Mavericks beat the Suns 123-113. Dallas' Luka Doncic 41 points and 11 assists in the win. Knicks knock off the 76ers 110-96. Magic beat the Cavaliers 116-109. Also wins for the Pelicans, Kings, Pacers, Raptors, Warriors, and Hornets. Top 25 college basketball. Number 21 Washington State wins at number 4 Arizona 77-74. Third-ranked Purdue rolls over Rutgers 96-68. I'm Eddie Garcia.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures reach up to 58 today under mainly clear skies. Winds out of the northwest 15 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, lows dip down to about 28. Tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 63. Dry with temperatures well above average Sunday and Monday, and highs from the low 60s to the low 70s. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
When someone asks me, when is the best time to start saving for retirement, my answer is simple. It's today. Hi, I'm Tim McCaslin.
And I'm Janet Lawhorn,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors. We can help you build a plan for your ideal retirement by identifying your unique goals and help you keep on track to achieve them. The sooner you get started, the better. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Currently 31 degrees under a sunny sky. Winds are out of the southwest, 6 and 7 miles per hour. Barometric pressures at 30.03 and rising right now. Humidity at 84%. High yesterday, 57 with an overnight low of 28. It was about 28 at 5:30 this morning. Sunrise at 7:24, sunset at 6:20 today. 86 hundredths precipitation measured in this month of February as we start to look towards the end of the month, the Sweetheart Month. This just in from one of our, well, actually a couple people who are watching or listening. Lori says good morning. Steve did send us another note here. Let's see here. Steve says, have the city block the street off. I'm not in the neighborhood, but I'd help grill for the crowd. Meet in the middle and maybe have steaks, burgers, or hot dogs. Compliments of David.
Now, okay, now I'm getting into this. Sure, read more.
Since I'm sure he will have his mowing and knife sharpening service sign present on the area there, and Dave can write off the expense. Have everyone bring a salad or dessert. And Brent, bring a lawn chair.
Hey, all right. I like you, Steve. Now, I can get into that. I can get into an idea like that.
That seems a little one-sided to me.
Oh, my.
I mean, Steve, I like you, but that's a little bit on the slant, buddy. I mean, that sounds like maybe you're putting it on. I don't even live in that. I mean, I live across the street, Steve. I don't live there. I don't know why I should have to pay for steaks and hamburgers and hot dogs. It's not my place.
You're unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable.
Here's the Eagles on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
will start at 5:30. It'll be held at the One Box Convention Center in Broken Bow. Get your tickets from any Booster Club member, and I'm sure that there will be many Booster Club members at the game tonight. So if you want to get a ticket, visit with one of them, and they'll get you set up for a real great fun event tomorrow night at the One Box Convention Center in Broken Bow.
All right, thank you very much, Brent. Good neighbor. We want to remind folks that the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has vacancies available, and the rent is based on income, so it's usually very affordable. Maintenance-free living, no lawn mowing or snow removal. These are one-bedroom apartments for elderly 62 years of age or older, or handicapped and or disabled regardless of age. Call, even if you think you're on the bubble that you may not qualify, give them a call and let them explain how it all works to you, because all utilities except the phone is furnished, all appliances are furnished, including garbage disposal, outdoor entrance is on each one of the apartments. They have a physical therapy clinic right across the street, doctor and hospital just 3 blocks away, and a local nursing home in Callaway. And could be maybe you have somebody that's living there and you want to stay close. This would be a great option. There's a grocery store within 1.5 blocks, a drugstore, bank, hardware store, and restaurants. Get a hold of Cassie Anderson. She's the manager there. Call her at 836-4466, 308-836-4466.
I believe a while back you announced that it was National Pizza Day. And when you're giving some pizza facts, I think you mentioned that the most popular topping on pizza is pepperoni.
Yes, it is.
Which I don't think surprised anybody. Well, Pizza Hut in Broken Bow is featuring right now something new and kind of a new twist for pepperoni pizza lovers. Pizza Hut now featuring their brand new Hot Honey Pepperoni Pizza. And you can get it at Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. They also remind you of their great dine-in lunch special that they have going on Monday through Friday from 11 to 1:30. Get a personal pan, one-topping pizza, and a 20-ounce drink, all for just $6. Don't forget about some of the other features on their menu as well. They offer some delicious sandwich selections like Black Forest ham and cheese sandwich, as well as the Supremo sandwich along with chips or fries. And don't forget about their delicious pasta line as well. Options including cheesy Alfredo sauce, chicken Alfredo, red sauce with Italian meat, veggie sauce also an option. Pasta dishes can come with breadsticks, cheesy bread, or garlic bread. Pizza Hut in Broken Bow, open 11 to 10, Sunday through Thursday, and a little bit longer on Friday and Saturday, open until 11.
All right, thank you very much, Brent. The Whiskey Barrel in Broken Bow invites you to stop in anytime, 7 days a week, and pick up adult beverages, pop, and all the things that you like that are cold are in their cooler. And again, Stan takes great pride in the fact that when you put your beverage into a cooler of ice, you actually warm it up, because he runs his coolers at 28 degrees consistently. And with purchase, you get free ice to put those products in. They have a wide selection of your favorite adult beverages. There's something maybe that you have heard about and you want to try and it's not there, you can talk to them and see if they can get it. They'll do their best to do that. But their shelves are really stocked well. You'll probably find something there that you like, and the price is right. They watch the competition. They don't try to lure you in with fancy specials. They just have everyday low prices at the Whiskey Barrel. That's the way Stan likes to do it. They're open 7 days a week, located right across the street from Gateway Motors, right between Subway and Vet Care on the south side, right near the First Avenue stoplight.
Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. You'll find them in Arnold, Nebraska. They'd love to say hi to you, love to have you stop in. They are your full barista bar in Custer County and also have a great gift shop as well, and serve delicious baked goods daily. Every week they have a customer of the week, so they encourage you to stop in and give yourself a chance at a free beverage if you are selected as the customer of the week at Brubaker's in Arnold. Always a great place to shop for gifts for all ages and for yourself. a great gathering place for friends and family. And right now they're featuring a new collection of Consuela handbags that you have to see. They are in stock now at Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold, where coffee with a friend is always a good idea. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5, open on Saturday from 9 to 3.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
8:29. So on Sunday, there will be a benefit for Donna Hilkemeyer. This is put on through the Lions Club and Knights of Columbus, and we're also chipping in here at KCNI KBBN because, of course, Donna's husband, Tom Hilkemeyer, was a longtime associate of KCNI KBBN, news person, sports guy, and we used to do a lot of different coverages with Tom, and he continued to stay in touch with us until his health just got too much for him, and cancer won the battle with Tom, but left behind numerous expenses that Donna is trying to pay off. So if you would like to help, you can drop by. There's a free will donation meal on Sunday and silent auction. It starts at 11 a.m. at the Veterans Building in Broken Bow. That's 416 South 1st Avenue. And they'll have the silent auction items there. And if you still have a silent auction item, I would imagine you can still get that in. Get a hold of Julie Talene at 402-677-9323. Otherwise, just show up and have yourself a good meal and enjoy some fellowship and hopefully make a little money to help pay off those expenses. And if you cannot make the dinner, there is an account set up at Custer Federal State Bank in Broken Bow where you can just drop by your donations. That's happening on Sunday. Also on Sunday at 5 o'clock, United Methodist Church men are serving roast beef, mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, corn, and dessert for $12 a plate. Now, you can call ahead and just pick it up. Or you can go in and dine and have some fellowship there. And the money that they raise goes to their scholarship program. Very famous meal. They somehow make the roast beef like it falls apart on the plate. You don't probably even need a knife. Just put that together with some mashed potatoes. You got something going on there.
I'm in. Yeah.
And let's see, last but not least, the Teammates program, still looking for mentors. They've expanded. They want to have this program with the elementary class as well here in Broken Bow Schools. And if you would like to get more information or get started with becoming a mentor, call Deb McCaslin at 870-2909. And I believe Deb will be back in on Monday with Mr. Toby to talk about how it's going.
Yeah, it'd be great to get an update from them. Great program that has really taken off across the entire state and even beyond, thanks to the leadership of Tom and Nancy Osborne. So.
Yep, and they're wanting to get more kids in front of more mentors, so give them a call. What do you have over there, Brent? Do you have some more things you want to talk about, some things you want to tell people about? Do you want to, unleash on something?
I'll hold back from unleashing. How's that? I'll just let people know about some job opportunities.
Well, that's a good idea.
How about that?
That's a great idea.
All right, here we go. These are through Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership, looking for an individual to work as an administrative assistant in their Loop City office. This is a full-time position, 40 hours per week, starting wage $16.50 to $18 per hour, depending on your qualifications. You would be typing and filing and compiling pertinent information and entering data into their agency-specific database. For more information on the position, contact CNCAP at 308-745-0780. The extension is 105. They are also still looking for an early childhood programs interpreter. Now, this could be a part-time or a full-time position, depending on the program needs. Must have the ability to speak, read, and write fluently in both Spanish and English, provide translation for families and children ages birth to 5, and you would be traveling to the different locations as needed to provide translation services. Again, for more information, contact CNCAP at 308-745-0780, extension 105. Also, for either of these positions, you can apply online by going to their website, which is centralnebraskacap.com.
We'll be right back.
No matter where your schedule takes you, stay up to date on your bank accounts. Sign up for mobile banking or online banking with Bruning Bank to keep track of your accounts anywhere, anytime. At home, the gym, grocery store, day or night. Deposit checks, transfer routine accounts, view transactions, and check balances. Set up bill pay so you never forget to pay that bill ever again. Ready to simplify your life? Download the app or visit bruningbank.com. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Cattle producers, AeroSeed is your one-stop shop for power fencing needs. AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high-tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow.
8:35 is your time. Want to talk a little bit about Universal Insurance. They want to thank you for your support. Nate Bell with Universal Insurance Agency wants you to know that they appreciate your business. And they've expanded now. They are a division of GTA Insurance Group, and that lets them continue to grow and serve you with the same great service and smiles that have been going on there for many, many years, since the 1960s, family-owned and operated Universal Insurance. And they would like to thank Custer County and Central Nebraska for continuously supporting them over the years. And they care deeply for the communities here, and their roots are planted strong. Jack Lindstrom, also a part of Universal Insurance, really likes to talk life insurance and also coverage on agricultural side of things. So stop in and see Jack, talk to him as well. They're located at Southeast Street in Broken Bow. Actually, we call it Highway 2 most of the time here, right across the street from Prairie Grounds Cafe, right next to the Chinese restaurant. Contact them also by phone at 308-872-6438 or online at www.gtagroup.com.
All right. Sounds good.
Get my paperwork here. Yep, I've got it all in order.
You've got that contemplative look again.
Yeah, I'm
nervous.
I'm thinking about a lot of different things.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, you heard my rant during the commercial break. I'm worried about the world. The world's got me a little bugged.
Well, I think it's got a lot of us bugged at the moment.
Isn't it a little bit scary reading
yes.
and listening and watching of what people are doing to one another out there, and how our bar for correctness, our bar for being honest, our bar for morals is like just keeps going lower. It's pretty crazy.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy. How you doing?
Great.
Are you going to have roast beef on Sunday?
Yes.
Have you had it before?
Delicious.
Does it fall apart? Do you need a knife?
Yes. You don't need no knife.
No knife needed. Okay. Are you?
Desserts, salads.
Oh, I forgot about the salads. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Christy.
Thanks, Christy.
There's a
Yes.
change.
There's a change.
Like their menu is updating today too, so that's what you need to know.
Oh, for the noon specials?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, thank
All
you.
right. She brought me in information about the tumbleweed.
Well, let's talk about it.
You want me to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Tumbleweed Cafe. Of course, they do their delicious casseroles now that you can pick up. They're frozen, ready to pop in the oven. They're homemade, and you can pick one up at the Tumbleweed Cafe, take it home, pop it in the oven, and have things ready to go for you. And their casserole of the week is sausage and rice.
Ooh.
That's their casserole of the week at the Tumbleweed Cafe. Of course, they always do some great noon specials. And their noon specials for today will be your choice of crispy chicken or fish sandwich on this Friday. Those are your noon lunch specials at the Tumbleweed Cafe. Don't forget, they do some special things in the morning and during the lunch hour now to get you on your way if you need something to start your day off with. Don't forget, they serve some delicious breakfast items Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 11 a.m., ready to go. Things like burritos, sandwiches, cinnamon rolls, biscuits, and gravy, and more. That's from 6 to 11 Monday through Friday morning at the Tumbleweed Cafe. And also, they've created express meals that you can get during the noon hour and lunch hour now. From 11 a.m. until 2 p.m., you can drive through. They'll have these things ready to go. They include hamburgers, cheeseburgers, bacon cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, or chicken strips and fries. Now, you can still call ahead for other orders off the menu and pick them up in their drive-thru, but those items we listed are ready to go. Express meals available 11 to 2 Monday through Friday at the Tumbleweed Cafe. And don't forget, they are open for dine-in from 6 a.m. until 4 p.m., but then from 4 to 6, they stay open to where you can drive up and pick up one of those delicious casseroles and pop in the oven. They're open for that until 6. And don't forget, they still do their delicious Sunday buffet, which is extremely popular every Sunday at the Tumbleweed Cafe.
It is delicious, and you have to be careful with that buffet. It can get you.
Yeah, don't overindulge.
Go back when you fill that.
How can you not, though?
I know. When you fill it up, you fill that second plate up, and you think, yeah, I can do this, and then you do.
Yeah.
And you're really full. It's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
On the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
We get asked the question a lot, do you do any work at the radio station?
It's a place of childhood innocence and fun.
We do get work done. It shouldn't be a crime to have a great time while doing your job, though.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
We are accepting applications for candidates to join our sales executive team. No experience is necessary, but if you like helping people and would appreciate using a no-pressure sales approach alongside a staff that's like family, you're on your way. When you join the team, you're given an established client list made up of established relationships. No searching for new business out of the gate.
Nice and easy.
Gas prices are crazy. No worry for you. You'll have a station car to drive the St. Hills roads.
Hey, Ron, who's driving? It's okay. It's on cruise control. Cruise control just regulates speed. It doesn't steer.
Decide what your day looks like. Meet new people. Throw candy in parades. Get paid to have fun. Send your resume to jeremy@sandhillsexpress.com. I'll talk to you soon.
It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
8:57, and we've taken care of a lot of the business side of things here this morning. And Jeremy Shipe has some things on his mind he'd like to talk about. So I'm going to move over and let you and Jeremy finish up the show here this morning.
All right, we'll try to make you proud.
Well, I'm proud of you guys just the way you are. You don't have to don't have to do anything special on the show, but I think Jeremy has a couple things he wants to cover.
Yeah, but you set a standard. You set a standard. We want to make sure that we meet that standard.
Well,
while you're gone.
I was talking earlier about the bar being low. I mean, anyway. Jeremy's got a lot of things going on. He's been working with you on all the sports and all of that sort of thing. And I think he's working when he can on things down the road for this summer. And he's got a lot of things going that will be rolling in here before we know it. So, yeah. Jeremy Shipe up right after the Beatles and the news.
CBS News special report. The Biden administration has just released new details on hundreds of new sanctions against Russia in response to Alexei Navalny's death and the war in Ukraine, which reaches the 2-year mark tomorrow. Correspondent Wijai Jiang says restrictions are tailored to target the military.
As an example, Russia's top company, Michel, which is the leading maker of specialty steel used in Russia's attack helicopters, are sanctioned, as well as a railroad logistics company. We know that the processing for the Central Bank of Russia is also sanctioned.
Those sanctions go beyond Russia's borders. CBS's Bo Erickson.
Sanctions also target 26 entities outside of Russia, including business people based in China, the United Arab Emirates, and Vietnam, all whose companies the U.S. says make materials for Russia's military.
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In the NBA was the first night of the second half of the season, and the Celtics continued to win, beating the Bulls in Chicago 129-112. Boston now an NBA best 44-12 on the season. They've won 7 in a row. Big battle out west with the Thunder topping the Clippers 129-107. Oklahoma City moves a game back of idle Minnesota with the top spot in the West. LA's 2.5 back. So is Denver. The Nuggets roll over the Wizards 130-110 behind another triple-double from Nikola Jokic. 21 points, 19 rebounds, 15 assists. Mavericks beat the Suns 123-113. Dallas' Luka Doncic 41 points and 11 assists in the win. Knicks knock off the 76ers 110-96. Magic beat the Cavaliers 116-109. Also wins for the Pelicans, Kings, Pacers, Raptors, Warriors, and Hornets. Top 25 college basketball. Number 21 Washington State wins at number 4 Arizona 77-74. Third-ranked Purdue rolls over Rutgers 96-68. I'm Eddie Garcia.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures reach up to 58 today under mainly clear skies. Winds out of the northwest 15 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Lows dip down to about 28. Tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 63. Dry with temperatures well above average Sunday and Monday, and highs from the low 60s to the low 70s. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
5 minutes past the hour. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and we welcome into the studio now Jeremy Shipe is here. Hello, partner.
Good morning.
We've been doing a lot of basketball together this week. It's been great.
We have, yes, a lot of it.
I guess we can start there since Jeremy and I are in the studio together. Of course, we have some exciting girls' district final basketball for you tonight on our radio stations. We'll start with the game Jeremy's going to. Jeremy and Larry, and I think Kristen is helping us out tonight. We're going to do a radio and live video stream presentation of the D25 girls' district final as Sandhills Thetford tries to qualify for state as they take on High Plains Community. Game is scheduled to tip off at 6 o'clock tonight in Dunning at Sandhills High School. And Jeremy will be anchoring our coverage there. Should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun. I'm expecting a really good environment. Yeah, should be a lot of fun. We kind of know what's on the line. You win, you go to state,
exactly.
And you lose, you go home. So that's the ultimate achievement for everybody, is to make it to state. So should be a lot of fun.
All right, so we'll have that for you tonight on KBBN Radio and again on the live video stream as well on the Sandhills Express Facebook page and Sandhills Express YouTube channel. Since we're talking about live video streaming, I think you made a comment last night during our game that we were streaming at the D111 Boys Subdistrict Championship between Ansley Litchfield and South Loop. Sandhills Express on the YouTube channel, I think, had 999 subscribers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so you're looking for that one more to put us to 1,000, because I think there's some things you can even do on YouTube once you get to 1,000. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, if we got into a jam and needed to go live from like our cell phone, they only allow you to do that when you reach 1,000 subscribers. So, but I did check last night, and somebody out there used my shameless plug during the middle part of the game, and we got 2 more subscribers.
So we're over 1,000.
We're over 1,000. We have 1,001 subscribers on YouTube now, and I was looking. Our YouTube channel has existed for 12 years now.
Really?
Believe it or not.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed
for
that.
a very long time. Julie Tolene actually created it when she was here as news director and put up several different news videos over her time here, which are still on the channel. And now we do a lot of live stuff there, but we upload another YouTube channel video every now and then. But yeah, appreciate everybody who enjoys our sports broadcasts. A lot of work goes into those broadcasts when we put those on. If you take a look at our setup, there's cords everywhere, but it's organized chaos. Every cord has a purpose, but we're usually setting up there in a nest of cords on the table, and that was kind of the case last night. But a lot of fun to do those broadcasts, and we appreciate the support.
Yeah, that's great. Great news. And then, of course, the other girls' district final that we'll have for you on Central Nebraska's Sports Source tonight. I'll be up at the Indian Gym in Broken Bow. Going to enlist the help of our friend Mike Borders, going to help me call the game tonight. We'll have the girls' district final of C16 as Broken Bow takes on Battle Creek at the Indian Gym in Broken Bow tonight. Should be, well, like you'll probably have in Dunning, a great atmosphere tonight. Looking forward to it. Tip-off for that game, 6 o'clock, and we'll broadcast it for you on KCNI 1280 AM, 96.3 FM, and KCNI1280.com.
Sounds great.
Yeah, going to be an exciting night. Boys district finals, some of them are going to start on Saturday, and I think some of those times and dates are starting to get official now. So once we get all of the details, we'll start sharing with you what our broadcast coverage will be looking like as we cover boys district finals, which, again, some will start tomorrow. And I want to say that the Ansley
That's wild to hear you say tomorrow.
I know, trust
we
me.
just got home last night. Isn't that crazy? This turnaround. Boys district finals, that turnaround on that Saturday is wild.
And but we were talking to the folks at with Ansley and Litchfield last night, 2 coaches and the 2 ADs with Ansley and Litchfield, and I think maybe it's even been set, but I think they're kind of looking at having their game against Cambridge at Litchfield and tipping off at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And right now our plan is to be there to cover that, and we're kind of working on maybe a radio and video stream possibility of that game. So we're working on different things, trying to see when and where everybody's going to play. Got a lot of great area representation in boys district finals like we do in girls. So it'll be fun to follow, and we'll try to do whatever we can to follow our area teams here at KCNI KBBN.
Yep. And as always, if you're a business owner or a decision maker for a business out there, and you have entrusted your advertising dollars to us to support these young student athletes as they battle in the postseason, we appreciate you greatly. And if you're from one of those communities we'll be covering, there's very likely Christy will be giving you a call at some point or swinging by. She's been popping out in the car every now and then as much as she can. She's flying solo on all of this to gain sponsorship for all of these postseason games, and it's a great situation to have her and to have all of these teams being so successful from right here in central Nebraska. It's so cool, and we appreciate your support. Just want to say that up front.
Absolutely. And want to give a shout out to SEM. Their boys qualified as a wild card for the boys' district finals. Congratulations on that. And also best of luck to the SEM girls tonight as they'll travel out to O'Neill to take on St. Mary's for the right to move on to the state tournament next week.
SEM just keeps rolling with
Lincoln.
all of their success.
Oh, man.
They?
Yeah,
My goodness, what a run over the last couple years.
Yeah, been a great sports season for them. So congratulations to all of our area teams. And it's been I always use this term, honor and privilege. That's the way we look at it, to cover area high school sports on our radio stations. We're going to step away for a timeout. We'll be back with more of The Breakfast Show right after this.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently outyields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXFields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX Field Scale Demonstration Trials.
Have you ever asked a farmer if they talk to their fields?
Promise me you'll grow nice and tall. You got that? No, you were corn in 2013, not 2014. Hope you were thirsty. You think Cheryl's still mad at me?
After all that talking, sometimes it's time to listen. Your field has a voice, and John Deere Operations Center helps you hear it. Unlock every acre's full potential by using both agronomic and economic data. Visit johndeere.com/operations center and unlock your operation.
They run errands and equipment. They bring parts and dinner. They drive the combine and the kids to school. They feed livestock. They fix skinned knees, broken fences. They do the books and lead the 4-H group. They simply make everything better. John Deere celebrates the strength and resilience of the women that make farms run. They make all the difference.
breakfast show. A few minutes left. Jeremy Scheib has joined us here in the studio. Jeremy, I know this week we've been saluting FFA. It's been FFA week. I think you put some of these stats together. Over 760,000 student members in 8,700 local FFA chapters in all 50 states and Puerto Rico. It's a tremendous program that's been going on for years. And we have some local businesses teaming with us for some FFA salutes that people have been hearing this week. I want to say thanks to Meade Lumber, Custer Federal State Bank, Trotter Fertilizer, Trotter Service, and Woe and Goes, Grocery Cart, Power Solutions, Litchfield Pack, Mount Custer Truck Sales, and BD helping us with those special salutes.
Yeah, and a lot of those salutes have interesting facts in them that are pretty wild to learn about. And it's a program that we know and love here in central Nebraska. It's exciting to see those kids get involved, and there's so much to it anymore. It used to just be, you went to a couple of things in a year, and now, I mean, it can be a full-time job for those kids if they wanted to.
Let's see, what else on your mind today? I know that there were some things you wanted to mention. Maybe we've touched on them already, but...
I wanted to wish a happy birthday to my daughter, Isabel.
Oh, my goodness.
She's 2 today.
Oh, how time has flown by.
She's 2, yep. And first words out of her mouth this morning were, "It's Izzy's birthday." And so she's
That's great.
She's going to be a birthday lover, and she said it all the way to daycare this morning with me. So, yeah, it's her second birthday.
Well, that's great. And to celebrate, we're making Dad call a basketball game.
I'll be in. I told her, I was like, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry. Oh, man.
No,
I hope you're able to celebrate, though.
Yeah, we had a celebration last weekend, had some friends and family in town. And, she's a big lover of Minnie and Mickey Mouse. So, yeah, we have this. Have you ever heard of these things called moonwalkers? It's a balloon.
No.
It's a balloon, and it has weights. It's a Minnie Mouse balloon.
Okay.
To be honest, she's about 6 inches shorter than you. Sorry.
Well, thanks, Jeremy.
She's filled with.
Well, that does a lot for my self-confidence and ego.
She's filled with
a 2-year-old is within 6 inches of being as tall as Brent.
No. The Minnie Mouse is.
Oh, the Minnie Mouse. I thought you were talking about Izzy. I'm like, wait a minute. I saw her just the other day. She's not that tall.
This Minnie Mouse balloon is. It's filled it with helium.
So in other words, what you're trying to say is I could play with it.
Yeah, it could be your friend.
Oh, wonderful.
But it's filled with helium, and it has weights on the bottom of its feet. So it stands up, but it stands on the ground.
Okay.
It's scared me to death, like at least 2 to 3 times over the last week, because Minnie Mouse just stands in the corner of our house. When I go out to get some water late at night or something in the dark, there's just this shadow of a being in the corner, and it's like Minnie Mouse with her big old ears. Yeah, so Minnie's been hanging around, and yep.
She like it?
Yeah, she was terrified of it to begin with.
Yeah, probably because of the size of it.
Yeah, it is a large Minnie Mouse.
Well, if it's within 6 inches of me, it's big.
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
Oh, man. Well, great. Well, Isabel, happy birthday.
Yep.
That's great.
Happy birthday.
So, all right. Sounds good. Let's see. We've talked sports. We kind of mentioned FFA week. Let's talk about the Quiz Bowl since we have you in here.
Yeah, we're within a week of that.
Yeah, something that KCNI, KBBN started, I don't know how many years ago, but started doing live.
4 years ago, maybe?
Is it
this the 5th year?
Or 5? So KCNI, KBBN Radio started doing live. Well, we broadcast it on the radio, and you do video of it now, too, if I am correct. Video stream of the Quiz Bowl that takes place here in Broken Bow each and every year. A lot of area students come and participate in that. And it really has become a big hit, broadcasting it. A lot of people like to tune in and listen, and it's a great way to focus the academic side and achievements of our area students. So that's coming up next week, right?
Yep, next Wednesday. The whole idea when we started doing this years ago was we know that students are involved in so much more than athletics, and we wanted to find a way to put something else in the spotlight. And Quiz Bowl, this particular one, they have all of the rounds on one stage, and the sound equipment just so happens to be somewhat convenient for us to hook up and use. So we went with it, and it's gone really, really well. It's a lot of fun. We put a camera up. We did it on radio only the first year, but when we started video streaming during COVID, is kind of when we started doing the video side of it, and it kind of stuck, much like it did for sports. And it's gone well since then. And we've got some great sponsors that are going to be bringing that to folks. If you like Jeopardy, but I mean, I would say Jeopardy is pretty hard, to be honest. Like if I watch Jeopardy and there's 25 questions, if I get 4 or 5 of them, I'm thrilled. Not to say that these questions are easier. They're very, very challenging. But maybe like your percentage is maybe around 30 or 40%. Whereas the kids are up around 85, 90.
Yeah.
So you can still feel good about yourself while also applauding our kids who are going through the public school system being so bright. So it's a lot of fun.
So that'll be coming up next Wednesday. We are planning on covering girls state basketball during that week as well. We're hoping some of our area teams qualify for that. So going to be a big week again next week, because we'll probably have a couple of boys district finals hopefully early in the week. Then girls state basketball, Quiz Bowl. February is certainly one of it's the busiest month for a lot of people, and certainly out here. It is super, super busy, but a lot of fun.
I was sitting there having dinner last night, and I said, I'm going to look at my calendar here, and it's like, well, we're 22 days into February. 12 of those 22 days, we've had some kind of sports that sent one or both of us somewhere across the state to cover sport. It's just wild. It's only starting.
Yes.
We'll have Saturday. We'll get Sunday off.
We think.
And then we'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then advancing forward in girls state.
Friday,
hopefully
Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, that would be great. So, a lot of stuff coming up, and we just can't thank the sponsorship that we get for doing things like this, not just sports, but the Quiz Bowl, too. Really appreciate the wonderful support we get on things that we try to cover here at KCNI and KBBN Radio, and we really appreciate, we probably don't say this enough, we appreciate the listener support. We appreciate you folks just tuning in to listen when we do these different things, and tuning in to Sandhills Express on YouTube channel or Facebook when we do the videos. Appreciate you folks just tuning in.
Yeah,
so
we're excited for the spring season. You're going to see us out and about a lot. It's going to be really, really fun. Hoping that this weather kind of sticks around. Maybe it kind of cruise us into spring. Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be great.
Not having to dip down into the 30s again.
Yeah, but as I was talking to some folks the other day at a ball game, cross your fingers. When it comes to the weather, cross your fingers, because track season's around the corner.
Yeah, that's usually when you get your one last cold blast, isn't it?
Sometimes. You
know what I say? What's the Farmer's Almanac say?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Somebody let us know.
Yeah,
I know there's some Farmer's Almanac people out there.
If you're on Facebook Live, you can chat with us. We got the chat box up.
Yeah, tell us what
on
the Farmer's Almanac says. It's usually pretty trustworthy.
All right. We're going to play a little music here to kind of close things out. We'll come back and wrap it up after a little Eric Clapton on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
We got a giveaway? Did
yes,
you do that?
we do.
Okay.
We have not done it yet. Agribest Feeds in Callaway is sponsoring our Love Local promotion today. $25 gift card available to Agribest Feeds in Callaway. Great store, wonderful people who run it. And so we're going to give you an opportunity to win that. I hate to do this, but, I'm in Dave's chair, and sometimes the spirit of Dave gets in me when I'm sitting where he usually sits. So I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh, uh-oh.
How do you want to give it away? Just take a number caller, make it easy, or what are you thinking?
That is tough. You did put me on the spot.
See, he does that to me, and I just cringe because I'm
difficult.
like, oh, no, I don't know.
My brain's not feeling creative this morning. That's the other thing that makes it difficult. Oh, does Nebraska play basketball tonight? They play basketball?
The men don't play again till Sunday.
Sunday is when. Okay.
But the Nebraska women's team, I'm not sure about.
I was going to ask for a score
They might
prediction.
play tonight. I don't know.
I don't know. Just stick a number of caller.
Let's do that. It's Friday. Why make people think, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Second caller, 872.
New winner.
2801. Yes.
You've not won before. We'd prefer that somebody who's not won one of the Love Local giveaways give us a call.
All right, sounds good. We'll play a little Bruce Springsteen while we answer the phones. 872-2801. Congratulations to Mitch. Called in, won a $25 gift card to Agribest Feeds in Callaway. And to Agribest Feeds, we say thank you for being a part of our Love Local promotion. All right, a quick reminder about basketball coverage tonight. Jeremy and Larry and Kristen will anchor our coverage for the Sandhills Thetford District Final tonight as they play in the D25 District Championship against High Plains Community. You can listen to it on KBBN Radio, and also going to do the live video stream as well from Sandhills High School in Dunning. Tip-off at 6. Myself and Mike Borders will have the call of Broken Bow against Battle Creek for the C16 Girls District Championship. That'll tip off at 6 o'clock tonight at the Indian Gym, and we'll broadcast it for you on KCNI Radio with tip-off scheduled for 6 o'clock. Enjoy your game tonight.
You as well.
All right. Talk to you folks on Monday. Have a great weekend.